Hey guys, Settle here. I'm about to get started on a Neurographica inspired art piece. If you don't know what Neurographica is, you're not alone. I only just found out about it a few days ago myself when I started doing a little digging into art therapy. So in short, I was having like a really bad day where my anger was just out of control. And I was seriously impressed by the calming effect that this method had on my psyche. As just kind of a general description, Neurographica or neurographic art is a therapeutic art method that involves drawing basically freeform lines and simple shapes like circles, triangles, squares, and going through the line intersections to round out the corners. And then you color in the forms as you see fit with whatever medium you see fit, though the common ones seem to be colored pencil and watercolor. There's a lot more to it, and I am by no means an expert. After all, I did just find out about this a few days ago. So this isn't meant to be a tutorial or anything. I'm not teaching you the method, especially since Neurographica is trademarked and you have to be certified to teach it. So if you do want to learn more on the details, I found a YouTube video that I really liked made by Romanenko, which I will link in the description below. And she is actually certified to teach it. So if you're curious about it and, like I said, want to delve into the details of Neurographica, I would definitely recommend checking her out. I'll be looking into more details myself for sure. That being said, I'm just planning to do a little demo of an art piece inspired by the method as a kind of a self-therapy session of sorts. So I might post more demos as I learn more about Neurographica. Let me know if you'd be interested. So just listing my supplies real quick. I have watercolor paper here, and I've got a black Sharpie. You could use whatever color. I'm gonna use black though. I have my watercolor paints here, and I've got paint brushes. And then my water, I got a water tub back here, you can't see it. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create freeform lines. And the only requirements here that, to my understanding, is, especially for the basic version, is I have to start and end a line at the edge of the paper. And then I don't work to a plan. And when I start drawing these lines, I kind of just let the lines take me where it wants to go. So I have no clue where it's going to end up. So let me just do a few of those. So while I'm drawing these, I'll just tell you what's going on in my head. So I wanted to do this art piece because I'm not actually feeling too well today mentally. I got in an argument with my partner yesterday and things are still kind of tense. So in all honesty, I'm kind of really upset right now. I'm feeling a little bit useless, and like I'm not enough, you know, like when I try, it's not enough. So I'm letting myself feel all of that, and the remnants that come with that while I draw these lines slowly across the paper and just let it take me where it feels like it wants to go. I think another thing I remember is that you're not supposed to have repeating patterns. Yeah, so like I had no idea it was gonna turn back around. It's just kind of where my mind felt it needed to go, I guess. Kind of a nice feeling, just letting go of the control, and I'm just enjoying the journey, you know? No clue where we're gonna end up. I'm just letting it flow. Meditative. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. I'm just threw out a few lines, got a little bit of density here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to all of these intersections and I'm gonna start rounding these corners. And I'm trying to get rid of all of these little conflicts and sharp edges. And I'm gonna round and smooth them out. And it'll create little nodes, and they kind of look like little neurons. I find this part has the most calming effect on me. So let me see. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna just round this corner. And it's okay if I want to thicken up this line. Just around that corner. So as I'm doing this, I can just feel the tension just kind of start to leave my body and just kind of ebbs away. You see how it looks kind of like a little neuron there? Work out all the conflicts, these little intersections. And through that, maybe I'm working through some of the conflicts in my own mind, you know? I like to think I am. Some are a little more stubborn than others. And I am sorry for the shadow across the page. That's something that I need to work on for these videos, is figuring out how to light properly. I got a lot to learn, guys. But I'm hoping it'll be fun. Okay, so I don't think I see any more sharp edges or any more intersections. I think we got them all. And isn't it amazing how just rounding out those edges can, I don't know, I just think it makes it look really cool. Let's see if I can't pick out anything interesting in there. I don't know, that kind of looks like a lobster. Maybe that's a seahorse with a big nose. And this kind of looks like a bull. What do you think? I think that kind of looks like a bull there. Or moose. Yeah, that looks like a moose. Huh. Okay, so I'm feeling so much more relaxed. I'm feeling so much more relaxed. My inner turmoils just kind of ebb away the more I work on rounding. And so I loved that part. That honestly, I could do that all day. Now I'm going to choose a simple shape and I'm just going to place it where I feel like it needs to go on this page. So I'm going to choose between a square, a circle, or a triangle. I think I feel like I want to put triangle in here, but I'm not really sure where. Maybe I think I want to put one here. Maybe like a big one here. I feel like I want one more. I just don't know where. Oh, no. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. I think I like that. Okay, so now it's time to round these new corners that I just created. I don't think you're supposed to round the triangle corners, but I actually don't know. You're definitely supposed to round these intersections, though. This is so my favorite part, guys. I love rounding these corners. It just makes my little heart happy. I think Okay, we'll go ahead and round these just a little bit. Okay, so now that all the lines are finished, and I think that's where I want it to be, the next part is going to be just at, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was my cat being crazy. The next part is going to be me adding color, and this is where I wanted to paint the moose that I saw, but I don't see a moose anymore. So instead we're just going to do random colors and see what happens. And I'm going to start with a green, because why not? And I'm gonna put it up here. I want this big whole section right here to be green. So first I'm gonna use watercolor. So I'm wetting the whole area so that that green can just flow wherever. And I'm gonna go ahead and have it come into this area down here too. And then I'll probably throw in some blue somewhere down here. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is get my green. And I really like this darkish foresty type green. I forget what it's called. I think it's hooker's green. Just throw that in there. It feels like, uh-oh, I got it where I didn't quite want it to go. Oh well, let's just kind of see if we can't push it this way. I guess this is going to be green now too. Oh well, it happens. We didn't have a plan going into it. That's the whole point, right? Okay. And I'm going to throw in some blue right here because I feel like it. Maybe a different blue. No plan, just going for it. And then I'm going to throw in some more green here-ish. Different blue. Go like a darker blue down here. Green, throw in a different green. I want some more blue. I'll put it here. And down here, I'm going to kind of lead it into, let's go with a brown. Kind of lead it into a brown right here. And I'm going to go ahead and let that green and blue mixture kind of mix over. More blue here to push it into the, I want the blue and green to kind of push into the brown rather than the other way around. Don't know why, just feel like it. So push into the brown. And get another brown in here. And maybe throw in a bit of an orange. here. Maybe we'll try a lighter green. Ooh, no, I don't really like that. Try to overpower it with a blue, see what happens. Okay, not bad. And then let's mix in maybe another brown up here. Mix that with like an orange. Maybe like a really yellow focal point somewhere around here. I don't know why. Let's put brown in here. Mix it a little bluish here. Lead it to a different brown. Put some red up here. So this is the final piece after adding all of the color. Now there's a lot more steps that can and probably should be taken to work through a true Neurographica session, but this was really all I was aiming to accomplish at the moment. Let me know if you try this out and find it works for you. I really like it. I really like using it to find a sense of peace for a little bit when I really need it, and I'm feeling much better, and I'm ready to tackle the day once I get my caffeine, of course. But I hope this has been interesting for you and that maybe you get something from it. So that's it for me. I'm signing off. Oh, there's Pan Pan. Okay, hi Pan Pan. Talk to you guys later.